Hello, my name is Greg Claxton with the Metro Nashville Planning Department. I'm going to provide an overview of the adoption process for the local Nashville redistricting program. As a reminder, redistricting is the regular redrawing of council and school board district boundaries to reflect unequal levels of growth throughout the county. We have other videos that explain the context for local redistricting in Nashville, the process, as well as changes in the last council draft. If you haven't taken a look at those already, please do so. This video is very narrowly focused on the adoption process. Redistricting in Nashville is guided by the Metro Nashville Charter. It assigns the responsibility for developing recommendations for new council and school board district boundaries to the Planning Commission. It also lays out a timeline for the Planning Commission's work. We've talked about the timeline for the redistricting process a little bit in other videos, mentioning that we launched the process over the summer with our website, some explanatory and historical materials, and a community survey. We received census data in mid-August. That formally kicked off our 6-month timeline. We began our initial mapping in September, releasing an initial set of maps October 15th and beginning public review. We're now into the second draft of those maps and continued review. We're now starting to prepare for the adoption process, and that's what I want to spend a little bit of time explaining now. Adopting new district boundaries works a little bit differently than other actions that Metro Council takes. Planning Commission makes a recommendation to Council within 6 months of receiving the census data. Metro Council may adopt or reject Planning Commission's recommendation, but may not amend it. That is, the Metro Council cannot change Planning Commission's recommendation and then adopt it. Instead, if Metro Council rejects Planning Commission's recommendation, that recommendation goes to the public in a referendum. If the Council sends Planning Commission's recommendation to public referendum, the Council may also submit its own plan to public referendum. Once new district boundaries are adopted, the Elections Commission redraws precinct boundaries and issues new voter registration cards. This should be completed before candidates must register for the next election, which is the school board in August of 2022. Elected officials will continue to represent their current districts until the next election. I'm now going to talk through the details of what this means for the next 2 weeks as we prepare for Planning Commission's recommendation, currently planned for the regular Planning Commission meeting on Thursday, December 9th. Our goal is to release the next draft of both school board and council districts no later than Friday, December 3rd. This will be Proposal C. We will take comments on Proposal C until Tuesday, December 7th at 3 p.m., in line with our standard practice for public comments on commission items. You may submit comments through our online comparison map, or by email, or drop by the Planning Department on Monday, December 6th between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Once comments have been collected, we will post them to Planning Commission's public comments folder and link to them from the redistricting website. Depending on feedback, we may prepare amendments to Proposal C for Planning Commission to consider at their meeting on December 9th. This will include our analysis of the impact of these changes on district populations and demographics. Thank you for your interest in the redistricting process in Nashville. As always, you can find information on the adoption process, background materials on the proposed districts, and other information about redistricting on our website at redistrict.nashville.gov. Thank you.